So in the animal kingdom, we have the invertebrates, and then we know you're familiar with the mollusks, and under that, the gastropods, where the opistobranchs are. And under opistobranchs, we have nudibranchs, and of those, we have a genus of slug that we call the Doto, Dotidae. This is an example of one in Indo-Pacific. You see the rhinophores are normally smooth, and they have a little sheath there, but the striking part of this animal is their serrata, which are very complex and very ornate. Here's some other examples out in Indonesia. They feed on this hydroid. Some of them are very cryptic in color and in morphology, where they mimic, the thing that they feed on. Okay? This is one from Papua New Guinea. We need to go all the way to Indonesia to find dodos. We have them off our coast here. This is one right off Palos Verdes. The best way to find these is look for the eggs. Go ahead. And now we're back into Indonesia, and this is the topic of the little presentation I'd like to make. This animal was found in 2004 by a photographer who photographed it, sent it to David Behrens, and literally David Behrens said he fell off his chair when he saw this, because he couldn't believe the magnificence of the serrata. He nicknamed it the honey dipper dodo, because these serrata mimic, look sort of like honey dippers. Go ahead, Mike. Now in this photo, this is a mature animal. You see the rhinophores here. But if you, on close inspection, you can see that the pseudo tufts here are also part of the respiratory organs. These are the main serrata, but inside you have the pseudo serrata. And you have orifices here that open up, and we think that's to increase the water flow and thus increase the oxygen flow to the animal. Okay? All right, next photo. And this is just another one of a mature animal taken out in Bali. Now, could we get the lights there, the two center switches, please, Debbie?
So whose picture?
I did. Okay.
Fabulous.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Now I say that this animal was unnamed until recently, and this is the Zootaxa article that was recently published on this animal, and it's now named the Doto greenamyeri. He's the one that photographed it. Roger Steen collected the holotype, which is now housed at the California Academy of Sciences. Normally, we try to get two specimens and put them in two different locations, usually a Museum of Natural History. So if one place burns down, you have the other one preserved. Okay? And scientists know where these are, and they request, a little spot of the flesh to do whatever analysis that they want to. On this one, Carissa Shipman and Terrence Gossamer did this. They started this about 4 years ago, and they studied the morphology, they dissect it, look at all the organs, and then they do the DNA analysis. And that's a very powerful tool now to the nomenclature. So in the International Commission on Zoological Taxonomy, which is out in Switzerland, this is now named after John. Okay, it took Carissa about 1.5 years actually to write the report. It gets published, and then during a specific time, then there's time enough for people to refute it, to ask for corrections and all that. So all in all, it took 4 years. Okay. So again, congratulations, John. Would you join me on with this dodo named in your honor. Congratulations, well deserved.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Kevin, go to the right. There you go.
And push it up.
Push it up.
They found this in 2004. Now you see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Very,
Congratulations, John.
Yeah.
This nudibranch is extremely small, actual size about 15 millimeters, or just over a ½ inch long. And here is my finger for size comparison. And to honor the occasion, I made a chocolate cake decorated in the shape of Doto greenamyeri. We commonly refer to it as the donut Doto.